In Phnom Penh Part 1, we travelled from Ho Chi Minh City, crossed the border by bus, then travelled to Phnom Penh, checked into our hotel and then went out and sampled the nightlife. In Part 2, we visit Silk Island, the Ounalom Monastery, call into the Nagaworld Casino, cruise by Chinatown and explore a number of restaurants. So let's take a look at some of the details. Chris and Victoria were up earlier than us, and so they left the hotel and wandered around until they came to the Urasi Noodle restaurant, where they had breakfast. Later, Teresa and I awoke, and we also wandered around until we came to the 126 restaurant, where we had brunch. The key thing was that we had local SIM cards and internet, so we used an app called Life 360, which enabled Chris to see where I was on the planet, and also vice versa. Restaurant toilet, no doors. We decided to meet up and go down to the waterfront for a photo shoot. The waterfront runs along the banks of the Mekong River. It's the world's 12th longest river, with a length of round about 5,000 kilometres.
This one is a very famous river, the Mekong River. It's from Bangkok to the Cambodian, then to the wetland. It's a long river, very famous river.
We did look at cruising this river from Ho Chi Minh to Phnom Penh, but at $2,000 US for 5 days, we discounted it. As I was wearing my banana shirt, there was something that I always wanted to say, and this was my chance.
Yes, we have no bananas today.
On the spur of the moment, we decided to go back to the hotel and ask one of the resident tuk-tuk drivers, Mr. Leong, to give us a city tour. So we negotiated a price, about $40 for the whole day for the 4 of us. We chose Silk Island as our first destination. Here we go, boys.
Wow!
Wow! It was an exhilarating experience as we tickied toward the city, crossed the bridge and headed toward the ferry terminal.
Okay.
There's nothing like being up close and personal with traffic. We had just missed a ferry and had to wait around for about 10 minutes for the next one. So we took the opportunity to take a few photos and have some fun. Having a mother of all tuk-tuks like this seemed to be a really great way for pulling in the chicks. Mr. Leong took some pictures of us for his Facebook page. The whole process of loading and unloading vehicles and passengers was fast and efficient.
Okay, near picture. Okay. Near Mekong Island.
Mekong Island?
Mekong Island, you China, near Vietnam,
Vietnam,
near Thailand,
Thailand, wow.
Near Phnom, Cambodia.
Oh, right. Big river. It was one of my life's ambitions to cruise the Mekong River, and now, having realised it, the experience was enhanced even more by the fact that the ferry crossing was only $1 US per person.
而家我哋搭緊呢隻船咧，就係過湄公河啊。咁呢條河咧就係連接 Thailand、Vietnam、
Cambodia?
Cambodia、China。
China?
Yeah, China.
funny. Banana plantation. Pink. The others. Silk Island. Silk Island is located in the Mekong River. It's about 12 kilometres long and about 3 kilometres wide, and entry is about $1. As we had all been to heaps of silk and silkworm places before, we chose not to hire a guide, and we didn't find it that interesting. However, you might find it interesting if you haven't been to something like this before.
You know, the 1 month, they eat 1 month, all of them bigger like this, they change color to yellow. And then they send them, put in the yellow is the natural color.
In another life, this person would be a doctor or a dentist or a psychologist or an accountant or a lawyer. But here we are. We're threading silk. What's that, Chris?
Cufflinks and tie, silk tie.
Oh, wow. And what do you reckon?
They'd be okay for undies. Nice and cool.
Yeah, they don't seem to sell silk undies here, but if they did, I'd buy them all. Especially the lacy ones.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, but no, I've got silk undies on at the moment. Did you know that?
I did.
Is that right? You knew that?
Ice silk.
How did you know? How did you know?
Because I've got a pair.
Oh, is that too much information.
Too much information. That's right.
After leaving the island, it was time for a fuel stop, and then we decided to go to the Ounalom Buddhist Monastery.
No, we had a photo.
The Wat Ounalom Temple was built in 1443 to enshrine an Ounalom of Buddha. An Ounalom is an eyebrow hair. This shrine was once home to more than 500 monks. It's one of the must-visit places in Phnom Penh. Wat Ounalom has around 44 buildings. The main temple, which dates back to 1952, is a modern recreation of the original 15th century shrine. It's spread over 3 levels and displays a collection of paintings and cultural relics about the life of Buddha. Yeah, I could be one of them. The temple is one of Cambodia's oldest, and entrance to it is free. We could go in and say a prayer. What are you going to pray for, Chris?
Pray for happiness. Less stress.
I'm going to pray to win lotto. I think I've got a feeling I've been followed. Chris is an artist and painter, so he caught a lot of objects on camera before we headed to our next destination, Nagaworld Casino, a place that Teresa wanted to check out, of course. Rush hour. It was 4:30 PM, rush hour, and we passed by the Royal Palace and the Royal Palace Park. Our driver dropped us off at Nagaworld, where we checked out the casino, but unfortunately you're usually not allowed to take photos in casinos, so we just had a quick look around and we decided to come back another day. From Nagaworld we took a cruise through Chinatown. Chinatown.
Quite big.
Yeah. And we finished our tour at the waterfront restaurants, expecting to have something to eat there. Gypsy seafood. Yep. We're down by the wharf. Yeah, this place looks pretty crowded. We couldn't find anything to our liking, and besides, it was expensive there, so we got our driver to take us back to the hotel after enjoying the river views. By the way, Mr. Leong's 125cc scooter had some additional water plumbing to keep the engine cool in the 34 degrees heat. So, back at the hotel, it's absolutely hosing, eh? It's absolutely bucketing down. The only sensible thing. What do you reckon, Trace?
Another glass of wine.
Oh, look, how about that? There happens to be some here. After the rain cleared, we went to our favourite vegetarian restaurant, which was in the same street as our hotel, about 50 metres away, and then we retired for the night. Another great day in Phnom Penh. In this restaurant, the staff outnumber the customers. Does that worry you, Chris? Does that worry you?
What's that?
The staff outnumber the customers.
Not really. I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, a bit nervous.
Customers.
Yeah.
Golden rule.
There's nobody
always
here.
go to a busy restaurant. Always.
We've broken the golden rule here.
How big is it? I think it's good.
Which one is this then?
Would you like?
Oh, John, I can't get
Yeah.
mine.
Ask no questions, you get no lies. No idea what this is, but it's delicious with these various sauces, but really yummy. Are you enjoying the Phnom Penh food experience today, Chris?
Vegetarian. Yeah.
We were in vegetarian mode this evening. Enjoying
Absolutely
that?
fantastic. Fantastic.
We've got something over there, something over there, something over there, but something over here, but it's really nice.
Green curry.
This is for Victoria. We're given some complimentary jellies for our dinner.
Wow.